What else can I help you with, Murphy?
Murphy? Ask him about the jade.
You know, I subscribe to a trade paper called Jewelry Weekly. In the last issue, it seems to me I saw an advertisement by someone named Franco, who was looking to buy jade. There wasn't anything of interest in the trade paper, so I threw it out. It's probably still in the trash can out back.
Let's go to the alley. Clint is still there.
Yes, enjoying his chocolate pie.
Yes. He's managed to sort of get it off his face now. Recyclable paper.
This must be the trade paper Rook mentioned.
Wanted. Private collector interested in acquiring pieces of jade. Will pay top dollar or trade. Contact Franco at the Alhambra Theatre, 808 Paloma Lane. So...
Because jade is actually a leper.
Ah, I have Jade's arm. Right. Let's go to... the thingamabob.
Being a movie buff, I've heard of the Alhambra Theater, though I heard it was closed down years ago. Sure enough, it's boarded up, but one of the back doors is unlocked. As soon as I step inside, 2 lugs the size of refrigerators grab me. I tell them that I have something for Mr. Franco, and one of them walks off. He comes back a minute later and escorts me into the main theater. A Buster Keaton flick is playing. The place is empty except for a man sitting by himself near the front of the theater.
Welcome, Mr. Murphy.
Right. So... right, I'll go through the options for this because you need to be careful. I think we need to be formally polite.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Franco. Tell me, do you do most of your business in dark theaters?
How and where I do my business is not your concern, Mr. Private Eye. As I'm sure you know, I'm strictly a legitimate businessman.
Of course. Indifference.
Yeah, of course you are. But I'm not interested in your business dealings. I'm interested in some information you can give me.
I'm glad to hear you say that. People who pry into my dealings have a way of ending up at the bottom of the bay.
Spineless conformity.
Believe me, I've never met you. In fact, I've never even heard of you.
Excellent. Now for our transaction. You have the item?
Jade.
Ah, a lovely specimen. It will make a fine addition to my collection. Now, I will answer one question to the best of my knowledge.
We want the artifact.
There's a statuette in the shape of a bird that recently came onto the market. You know who has it?
I noticed that there were several bidders for it, but I believe it ended up in the hands of Eddie Ching. I can say no more about it. There. Now I've fulfilled my part of the bargain. Don't contact me again. Unless, of course, you find another fine piece of jade. You know the way out.
Right. So, Eddie Ching. Let's ask... Yes, Chandler Avenue. I think we need to speak to... Chelsea? No. Ah, this isn't very good. I can't remember what to do. No, sorry. Ramble over. Go to Quit Tower. I think Beak knows where we can find Eddie Ching.
Hiya, Murphy! Well, you see my new nose. I'm so excited. I'm gonna look and feel like a new man.
Exploit his gratitude.
Swell, Beak. Hope you're feeling grateful enough to answer some more questions.
Yeah, sure. Anything.
Ask him about Eddie Ching.
You didn't hear me say this, but Eddie Ching owns this whole section of the city.
Oh, that wasn't very helpful. Okay. Let's try Chelsea, but I don't think she tells you anything.
What's going on, Tex? Look, I don't discuss that name, and neither should you, if you want to keep breathing.
Let's try Louis.
What can I get you?
No, I remember what it is. Right, we
Now
need
you
to
have
go
to
back
buy another chocolate pie and take it to the police station.
yeah, rub it in his face. Like, where did Eddie Ching live? It's like sort of cocoa butter hypnosis.
Chocolate pie boarding.
You have a fax.
There you go, we have a fax.
A fax addressed to Tex Murphy from Franco.
Concerning our recent discussion, I have some information you may find helpful. While it won't profit me to tell you this, I would not be entirely unhappy to see Eddie Ching come out on the short end for once. Like most everyone else in this city, I know very little about Ching, but I've been told that he lives in a luxurious, high-security apartment building called the Knickerbocker. A number of powerful underworld figures live there. I don't know which apartment Ching lives in, but if you have connections with the police, they may be able to help you. Franco. Right, so let's go rub some chocolate cake in Mac Molden's face.
What now, Seamus?
Ask about Knickerbocker.
That place is home to more major crime figures than any other place on the planet. Eddie Ching lives there on the entire top floor.
Top floor. Excellent. So, let's see if we can get in.
Looks like no one's home. This is gonna be easier than falling off a horse.
So inconspicuous.
This window doesn't want to open up. Maybe if I...
Whoa!
When I stopped bouncing off the awning 2 floors below Ching's place, I realized it'll take more than sheer strength to get into the apartment. Luckily, I noticed something that might help as I bounced by. A sticker on Ching's window said, "Security system installed by Underwood Incorporated."
Underwood Incorporated. Could that be the same Underwood as the Ham Underwood who runs the electronic shop, I wonder?
Of course not. A man who owns a security system and have such a common name as Ham.
Right. Let's have a chat to him.
That pudgy computer dweeb really has a battered head.
Back again, huh? What can I do for you?
Let's fraternize.
I understand that you and I are in the same line of moonlighting work.
Really? You do security systems too?
Stall.
Well, sometimes. Here, let me see if I can find one of my business cards.
Don't worry about it. I always misplace my business cards too. What types of security systems have you worked with?
Let's go for the casino on Mars, because that was featured in the game previous to this.
Let's see. The last job I had was the laser security system at Big Dick's Casino on Mars.
I've heard that's a neat system. But it's nothing compared to the one I just put in.
The 2 cents worth will be... Oh, that's the one at the Knickerbocker, which you won't take kindly to. Slight skepticism, manly bravado.
So you have a local electronics retailers that you have to have a membership to get in, and it installs sophisticated alarm systems for like, major corporations. It's just like a high street shop.
Yeah. Let's go for manly bravado.
I'll have you know that I've beaten every security system ever made.
Well, after I installed this system, I tried to beat it, but I couldn't. First, the only possible way to enter the building would be to land on the roof and rappel down. Then, you'd have to cut through the LCD alarm glass. Well, that's not too hard. In fact, I sell a laser blade here that would do it. But once you're inside, every room is flooded with a net of heat and motion sensing beams that could turn an elephant into a brick of carbon. Believe me, it's burglar proof. Listen, this system is top secret, so let's just keep this between us.
Of course. Oh, and don't mind me while I just go and pick up this laser blade. Don't worry, it's not at all related to the conversation we just had.
The Laser Blade 2000. Worthless except on glass. Hopefully Ham knows what he's talking about.
Right, so let's pop over to Eddie Ching's.
Armed with a chintzy electronic shop laser blade, I land my speeder on the roof of the Knickerbocker. Hoping for the best, I rappel down the side and pull out the laser blade. The laser beam cuts through the LCD glass like it was butter. I gingerly crawl through the hole in the window and find myself inside Eddie Ching's library. Either Ham exaggerated or the laser fields aren't turned on. This must be my lucky day.
Let's have a look around. He's got some nice fish there.
This aquarium has less algae in it than my water cooler back at the office.
And this is where we first get Tex's liking for giving paintings customized names.
I love fruit so much. I even love pictures of fruit.
Okay, maybe not that one. Right, let's... Oh yeah, Tex likes moving the pictures as well.
I moved the picture, but the shadow was still there. I was perplexed.
Oh, this painting's one of my favorite subjects. Languid women.
Maybe the pictures are just wet and those are water stains on the wall.
Yes, that's it.
Hey there, little Buddha.
That's the nice little hole that we made in the window.
Laser blade did a nice job cutting through the window. The stone bust. Whoever posed for it didn't win any beauty contests, I'll wager.
Let's have a look in the cupboard.
A heavy-duty metal Geiger trap. Looks like it might be sturdy enough to use on the roaches at my office. Clownfish confetti food. Smells like cotton candy.
Let's feed the fish.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Oh, need to open it first. Now feed the fish. Or not.
This aquarium has less...
Right, so... Oh, there's a book there.
This book seems out of place somehow. There's something different about this book. Just call it P.I.'s instinct. Aha, I knew it. A key.
Right, so... there's not a lot we can do in this room at the moment, so let's go out in the corridor. Ah. Now that doesn't look very good.
So these are the laser nets Ham was talking about. There's a power box at the far end of the hallway with a button flashing. Maybe if I can hit that button, it'll turn off the laser nets.
Right. Now we have a suction dart and a suction dart crossbow, so let's load that. And use it.
Man, this security system is tough. My brilliant shot didn't turn off the beams, it just popped open the power box. Looks like there's a lever that needs to be pulled down. Hopefully my old horseshoe tossing skills haven't left me. I'll need to find something fairly heavy.
Now we've got this ring toss ring, but it's not very heavy at the moment, so I think we need to fill it with water. And there just happens to be an aquarium. So, let's use that on that.
As soon as the ring hits the lever, the laser net shuts down. Now I should have the run of the apartment. If the statuette's here, Ching probably has it well hidden. Oh Lord, I hate wedding pictures. They give me terrifying flashbacks.
To when my wife used to have affairs in my office.
Looks like some kind of goose party.
Does it?
Mom teaching kids proper baby handling techniques. How tender.
Why would anyone paint half of these things? They can't be that interesting.
Ooh la la. Check out that sexy swimwear. I call this painting Woman About to Win Skinny Dipping Bet.
We've got the dart and the ring toss thing down there. We don't need them anymore, I don't think. That door, I think, leads out of the apartment, and we get caught by security if we go through it. Let's go through this one.